Hey everybody! Welcome! My name is Midnite and today we are doing a fusion flow class. This is flow class 2 of day 8 of our 4-week challenge. Today we will need a mat or something to lay down on. If you have any other yoga props like a block, a bolster, a strap, feel free to grab those. If not, that's okay. You just need your body and the mat. We're going to build on what we did last time. If you didn't do the last class, that's okay. You can still join in. Also, break things down. You modify wherever you need to and move with us however your body wants. Take breaks when you need to and listen to your bodies. All right, I'm ready to get into our flow. Let's get going. Starting just sitting on the mat, pull the belly button in, sit up as tall as you can. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. A couple more deep breaths. Inhale through the nose, reach up to the crown of the head. Exhale through the mouth, pull everything in a little bit tighter. One more. Inhale, fill up the lungs, ribs expand, all 4 sides of the body. Exhale, pull the belly button in, drop the chin towards the chest and roll the neck around. It's a gentle beginning, getting the blood pumping, connecting to the breath, moving the bones around, waking the body up. Circle the other direction, lengthen the head. Someone's pulling your head gently. So the bones aren't crunching down. Your head is reaching longer. The bones are lengthening away. Hold the ear to one side. Reach the opposite hand. Twist through the arm. That rotation into the shoulder joints. Lengthening through the side of the neck. If you want a deeper stretch, take this hand, gently place it on top of the head. Not pulling, just let the gravity, the weight of the hand, gently encourage the stretch a little longer. Release the hands, roll the chin towards the chest, over to the other side. That deep stretch, reach the opposite arm, twist through the shoulder. Breathe. Lightly place the hand on top, gentle encouragement. Really trying to connect to our breath. If you did that Fusion Flow 1 class, we didn't talk as much about breath in that class. We just start to integrate it a little bit more into this second week. Chin towards the chest, bring it all the way up. Interlace the fingers, boss pose. Hands go behind the head, open up the elbows, lift up through the heart. Keep the belly pulled in and think of from the ribs up. You're reaching up. You're kicking back in your big boss chair, relaxing back, but still stabilizing through the core. Inhale, come up. Exhale, reach one elbow towards the floor, other elbow and heart spiral up to the ceiling. Again, my belly is trying to draw in. Don't let the stomach go. It's helping support you as you reach through the side body. Inhale up. Exhale, stretch up and over. Keep grounded down through that opposite sit bone. Press the hip down. So not just reaching this way, but your body's also pressing oppositional. Come all the way up. Again, reach, spiral, twist a little bit deeper, look up towards the ceiling, push your head back into the hands. Inhale up, exhale last time, reach up and over, twist towards the sky, push the head back in the hands. So all of this movement, we're connecting our breath, feeling into our body, stretching the muscles, toning the muscles, yes, but it's deeper than that. Come all the way up, last boss pose, open up to the heart. We're trying to build a friendlier relationship to our body. Finding the grace in the class. Come all the way up. Switch your legs, other direction. Hands on the knees, rotate the chest around. Grace can mean a lot of different things. So grace can mean actual physical grace as we think of it, like flowing naturally and with ease, seamlessly. But grace can also be when it feels a little crunchy, feels a little stiff, feels not as graceful on the outside, circle other way. Can we find the grace inside? Can we give ourselves grace? Can we still enjoy the movement? Can we have that growth versus fixed mindset like we talked about last week? Growth mindset is where if it's hard, if it's challenging, if we struggle, we take that as a good thing. It means we're learning, we're growing, we're challenging ourselves. Hold it back. Open up the space in between the shoulder blades. Bring the heart forward. Open up through the heart. Pull the shoulders down the back. And open up to butterfly position. Soles of the feet together. Inhale, press the chest through, hinge forward. Show you from the side. Flat back, not rounding the spine. Lengthen through the tailbone. Push the chest forward and try to lay your belly button down towards your heels or down into that gap. Give yourself a gentle sway side to side. Our hips get so tight, all but sitting. Finding this nice external rotation and working the sides of the hips, stretching the inner thigh. Bring it up. One hand onto one knee. Twist yourself the opposite direction. Push that knee down and lengthen your chest up and over that knee. Trying to reach my heart over the knee. Feeling the length of the spine. Inhale, come up, switch over to the other side. Hand on the knee, twist and lengthen. Also feeling a stretch by pushing the hand into the knee on the opposite leg. Come all the way up. 90-90, we did this in the last class. So 90-degree angle with both legs. This may be enough to feel a stretch into this hip. Push this hip forward, try and square the hips. If you want, come down, do a little bow over that front leg. Bring it up, hands go back, rotate over to the other side. Feet stay down, you can just rotate over. You can push this hip forward, might feel a stretch right here. Option to lengthen yourself down over the front leg. Come up and switch. It's gonna flow through this. And you find your movement. Maybe there's a sticky spot you wanna hang in a little bit more. Maybe for you, your leg is positioned a little bit differently than mine. That's okay. Our bodies are built differently. Our bodies all need different things, slightly different angles, slightly different movements. So you find where your joints need to go today. Like how smooth can we get this as we rotate through? And again, if it's feeling crunchy or sticky, how much grace can we give ourselves for still moving, still showing up, still being here, still working? Yeah, all right, quadruped position, hands and knees. Cat-cow, round the spine. Pull the belly button in, lengthen the spine into your cow. Cat, tuck the tailbone under, puppy dog tail tucks in between your legs, push into the mat, open up that space between the shoulder blades, and suck the belly button up like there's a spike that's coming up, closer, closer, closer. You gotta lift your belly button up. Lengthen the tailbone long, reach the heart forward, draw the shoulders down the back. Keep the belly sucked in, that spike is still there. You still don't want it to hang and poke the belly button. And move through this. Inhale as you lengthen out, exhale as you curl. This is called cat-cow, because we curl up like an angry cat. Then we lengthen out like the cow, the arch in the cow's back. And go into my favorite, disco poodle. Circle the hips and the head around. I call this disco poodle. As you're wagging your tail around, circle other way. Moving it around like a disco. And bring it back to neutral. Tuck the toes under, hover the knees just an inch or two off of the floor. Push into the arms. Automatically you should feel that core have to knit in to keep you stabilized. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Set the knees down. Give yourself a little shake if you need to. Go back to a child's pose if you need. Going back into that knees hovering position. It's like you're going to go into a bear crawl, for those who know what that is. Or it's like you're doing a bird dog. Lots of different animals we can choose from. But regardless, you're working your core. Push into the arms, tuck the toes under, hover the knees. All right. Add that cat-cow here. Around the spine, cat. Lengthen the spine, keep the belly drawn in, cow. Again, moving through this cat-cow. This is a lot harder with the knees up. If you need to keep the knees down on the ground, go for it. Otherwise, a nice little challenge. Using that core more, using your legs more, using your shoulders. Full body activation as we work through that spine. Last one. Set the knees down, set it back, child's pose. Give yourself a little moment. Hovering the knees, disco poodle. Come on up. Tuck the toes, hover the knees, circle the head and the hips around. This is a lot of coordination as well. Balance challenge. Asking our muscles to do a lot of different things at the same time. Circle other way. And maybe it's not the most graceful today. That's okay. Your body is still working as long as you're trying. You're here, you're doing it. Set back into child's pose. Knees go wide. Big toes barely touching. Set the hips down towards the heels. Sway side to side. And just let it go. Whatever happened, let it go now. All right, going into our vinyasa section. Vinyasa means flow. So everything that flows is basically vinyasa, but there's a little section that I call our vinyasa. So let's break that down. Going right into our plank position. If you want to stay down on your knees, you can. Otherwise, lift the toes up, squeeze the glutes, slowly lower yourself down. Elbows go back behind you. Skim the elbows by your rib cage. Try and lower down with control. Go all the way down to your belly. Start with a baby cobra. Just lift yourself up, pull the shoulder blades back, reach up through the heart like you're on a bow of a ship. Lower back down, push back up, tuck the toes under, lift up to a down dog, hold here, walk the dog. Just walk those heels out. Press your heart back towards your thighs, push into the L shape of your hands, and stretch through the back of the thighs. All right, let's go through that vinyasa one more time. We'll make that cobra a full one and see what that looks like. Into plank position. Squeeze the glutes, draw the belly in, skim the elbows back, all the way down to the ground again. This time, option to lift up into full cobra. Roll the shoulders down, keep lifted through the core. Lower down, push yourself back up into down dog. Get there however you can. And take a breath. All right, working into our legs. 1 foot lifts up. Bring yourself to a plank position and step that foot all the way through. Knee over the front ankle, back toes. Push yourself forward and back. A little rocking motion. Feel a stretch into that hip flexor. And working through the back foot. Keep pushing through the toes. Press, shift your weight forward. Keep the weight there. Lift up. Stretch that hip down. If you need to keep your hands down on the ground, go for it, but really focus on pushing your weight forward on the toes, using the muscles in the feet. Come down. Opposite hand, a foot that's forward stays down. Twist. Keep pressing the hip down towards the ground. Spiral, lift the heart up towards the ceiling. Breathe. Top hand comes down. Open up. Spiral, pivot on your toes, and put your heel down. So now your toes on the back foot are facing sideways. Toes on this front foot are facing up. Open up through the hips. Outside edge of your foot is digging down, pressing down to the mat. Push into this front leg, lift up into warrior two position. Warrior two, front leg is still bent. Try and bend it deep as you can. Press through that back leg. Draw the belly in. Gaze over the front fingers. Hand comes down, reach yourself forward. Shift the weight over that front leg a little bit more and reach overhead, side bend. Keep pulling the belly button in. Spiral the heart up towards the ceiling. This is our side angle position. Top hand reaches back behind, skims down onto that thigh. Other arm reaches up, side bend the other direction, reverse warrior. Ooh, this front leg is working. If you need to take a break, go for it. Just trying to breathe into these positions. Cartwheel the hands all the way down. Frame the front foot, pivot back, heel, so it's in line with everything else. Step this foot back, vinyasa. Lower yourself down, baby cobra or full cobra. Lower yourself down. Push up and back into down dog. Get there however you can. Take a breath. Inhale. Exhale. Switch over to the other side. Lift up the other foot. Shift yourself forward. Step that knee in. And do a little rocking forward and back. We forget about our feet. I forget about my feet all the time. In classes and life. Just kind of use the feet to just kickstand ourselves. But they have muscles in there. So we can just kind of kickstand and rest into it, or we can use the muscles to push our body, help support our body even more. Push into the back toes. Lift yourself up if you can. Keep pressing the hip down towards the ground. Keep the hip square. Draw the belly in. Think of tucking the pelvis under slightly. Opposite hand of the leg that's front comes down, spiral, lift open. Just straighten out that back leg. Breathe. When we do something hard, we forget about our breath. That breath is gonna fuel us. Gotta keep it going. Top hand goes to the inside of the foot. Other hand reaches up. Pivot, turn the back toes, back heel. That back foot is parallel. So that back edge of the mat. Front toes are still facing forward. Push into the front leg, lift up into a warrior two position. Now this knee may want to cave in. Keep pushing the leg. Imagine like my hand is right here on the outside of your knee and you're pressing into the hand. If you need to do a little shakeout, you just straighten this leg, give a little shake for a second, then bend back in. Reach forward. You're trying to reach something all the way over there. Then bring the forearm down. Reach the arm overhead. It's adding a little extra flow and spice to get into these positions. Circle the arms around. Hand goes onto the thigh. Reach up and over. Big stretch. Working the muscles, stretching the muscles. Trying to calm the breath. Can we find the grace? Can we find the joy? Are we being friendly to our bodies right now? and our minds. Cartwheel the hands all the way down, frame the front foot, pivot the back toes into your vinyasa, lower down, cobra, baby cobra, your choice of a back extension. Lower down, push up into down dog. All right, yeah, well done, movers. Bend the knees and walk yourself up to the front of the mat. Big toes together, draw the belly in, slight bend in the knees, hinge, lift up to flat back. It's like someone's putting a ball on your back and you don't want that ball to roll off. Draw the shoulders down, keep the belly sucked in. It's kind of reminiscent to that cow position, right? All the way back down again. Do a couple more of those, just halfway lift. Lift up to that hinge flat back position. This can be a really difficult position. Keep moving through this. For some people to get and find, maybe useful to use a mirror, because sometimes we think our back is flat, but really it looks like this. All right, so just getting to know our bodies. May feel like you're arching your back to get that flat back. Last one, inhale, lift. Exhale down, bend the knees, round up. So instead of the flat back, curl yourself up one vertebra at a time. Head comes up. All right, let's do a little standing sequence. Inhale up, grab onto one wrist, stretch up and over. Keep pressing the other hip away. Big extension through the side body. Up, grab onto the other wrist, lift up first, then stretch over. Inhale up, exhale, cactus the arms, open up the heart. Inhale up, exhale, arms go down. Doing that again, connect it with the breath. Inhale, lift, grab onto the wrist, exhale, stretch over. Inhale, lift, exhale, stretch over. Inhale, lift, exhale, cactus the arms, open up through the heart. Inhale, lift, exhale, arms go down. Ground down through your toes. Lift one heel up and turn the knee out. Squeeze the standing leg glute and see if you can lift that foot up. Maybe up a little higher, maybe up a little higher. You want to place it either above or below the knee. So it's not pressing right on the knee joint, either above or below the knee. And you choose where you go. You can also keep those toes all the way down here. Just stick here for this tree position. Your trees can have whatever roots they need to have. Find your balance. Can we try and find the calm? Connect to the breath. Balance is hard. Grab onto something if you need to, or come out of it if you need to. Draw the knee forward. Lift the knee up, no hands. Opposite hand of the knee that's forward goes to the outside of that leg. And look behind you. Ooh, that's tricky. Changing our gaze, changing where we look, throws us off balance. A lot easier. Bring the head forward. Same hand as knee. Opens up to the side. Take the ankle, bring it back behind you. Ooh, quad stretch. I'm gonna face sideways so you can see this next position into our dancer stretch. Kick the foot into the hand. You can lean yourself forward, start to lift up, open up this shoulder. You can keep drawing the belly in. Yeah, that standing leg might be feeling it by now. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, bring it down. Do a little shake out of that standing leg. Roll out the ankle. Roll out the toes. Give it some love. Give it some appreciation. That was a lot of balancing on that leg. You got that second side to do. Ground down. Pop the heel, turn the knee out. Just start here. Root down to that standing leg. Squeeze the butt on this side. Inch that foot up. See how far you can lift that leg without using your hand. And then if you need it, add your hand for a little extra assistance. Go for it. Woo-hoo. Challenging that balance. pressing down to the standing leg. Keep pushing this knee open. Again, I can just sort of try and balance and kickstand my foot here, or I can squeeze the muscles in my feet to help stabilize me. Okay, lift my arch up like it's a vacuum. Draw the knee forward, lift the leg up, opposite hand to the outside of the knee, twist open, look behind you. So much more challenging. It's like a metaphor, right? When we change our gaze, when we change our focus, it's harder to balance in life. That's why it's good to practice. Bring the head forward. Same hand as knee goes out to the side. Open up, feel a stretch to that hip. Ugh. And if you need to grab onto something to help you balance, hey, we all need a little extra assistance to help balance in life as well sometimes. There's no shame in that. Grab onto the ankle, bring it in, quad stretch. Again, I'll face sideways so you can see this dancer position. Kick into the hand, lean yourself forward, lift the foot up, find that balance, and try and as much grace as you can muster, either physical, mental, emotional, or all of the above. 3, 2, 1, bring it down. Woo, shake out that foot, shake out those toes, all that work. Give it a little love, give it some appreciation. All right, movers, are you ready to flow it out? Woo, let's do it. We know all of the steps, all of the pieces. Put it together. Step to the front of your mat. Inhale, arms go overhead. Exhale, hinge at the hips, slight bend in the knees, flat back. Try and dive yourself down like you're diving into a pool of water. Soften through the knees, extend up to that halfway lift, pull the shoulders back. Come all the way down. Hands come down, step yourself back into your plank position, or you can hop back. Vinyasa, bend the elbows down to your cobra or baby cobra. Up into your down dog. Give yourself a moment here. Now for those of you who know up dog, we'll have that option next time in our vinyasa. For those who don't know it, don't worry, you will learn it. One leg lifts up, shift yourself forward, step that knee through. Press forward and back a few times. Keep pressing forward, lift up, find that balance. Bring the opposite hand down, twist, look up towards the ceiling, keep pressing the back hip down, keep pushing through the back toes. Hand comes down inside of the foot, open up, pivot the back foot down. Lift up into your warrior 2 position, keep bent in that front knee. Reach yourself forward, lengthen, hand comes down onto the leg, elbow comes down on the leg, and reach up and over. Or it could be your hand, it could be whatever, right? However you can get there safely. Up to your reverse warrior. Cartwheel the arms, all the way down, frame the foot, pivot the back toes into your vinyasa. All right, lower down. If you want up dog, don't lower all the way. You hover off of the floor, shift your weight forward, lift up into up dog. So there's a gap of space in between my thighs and my knees and my hips. Then I hike the hips up, step back into my down dog. Or you stick to that regular cobra, and you go wherever you need to go for your bodies. Other leg, float the foot up, shift the weight forward, step the knee in. Shift yourself forward and back a few times. Get into that hip, keep pressing forward, lift up, lunge position. Keep the hips square, keep this front knee bent. Opposite hand, down, twist, spiral open, pressing through the back leg, lengthen, try and keep it straight and strong. Switch, other side, pivot the back foot, lower down, Push into this front leg, lift up, warrior two. Gaze over those front fingers. Then reach a little bit longer into your side angle. Keep pushing out of this shoulder. Don't let it collapse into the shoulder. Keep the neck long. Reverse warrior. Lift up. Stretch through the belly. Cartwheel the arms all the way down. Pivot the back foot. Vinyasa. Cobra, up dog, whatever you want to do. Or you know what, you can just stick into the plank. You can just go straight to down dog. You can also always go to a child's pose. Take a deep breath here. Inhale, exhale. Bend the knees, look forward, step, hop, jump, however you can. Get yourself to the front of the mat. It can be super small. It can be little steps, can be a big jump, whatever you want to do. Lift up halfway, pull the belly in, lengthen through the crown of the head, all the way down. Bend the knees round up, so that curling up to the spine. All right, balance section, standing section. Inhale up, grab onto a wrist, exhale, side bend. Inhale, lift, exhale, side bend. Inhale, lift, exhale, catch the arms. Inhale, lift. Exhale, arms go down, ground into one leg. Set the other foot up into tree position. Full expression, branches, arms stretch out. Breathe. Fill up the space. Feel your roots connect to the earth and your branches connect to the sky. Knee comes in, opposite hand, the knee that's forward, twist. Open yourself up. Knee comes out to the side. If you want, grab onto your ankle, grab onto your foot, extend that leg out. You can also grab underneath the knee and extend the leg. Whatever feels accessible to you. Bend the knee, turn side so you can see, also so I can use the wall here if I need it, because my leg is getting tired. Kick up into your dancer stretch. Yeah. You lift up a little bit higher, lift it to the heart as well. 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring the feet down. A little second to roll out that foot. Ah. Ooh. Other side. Tree position. Grow the branches. Reach. Expanding. Feeling the power in our body, the power in our spirit, in our energy. Bring the knee forward. Twist, look back behind you. Bring it forward, knee comes out to the side. Open up, option grab onto the foot, grab under the knee, whatever you want. See if you can extend that leg. Maybe it only extends like an inch or two. It's all right. Maybe you try it and you're like, nope, not today. That's cool too. Right? We're exploring, we're playing. Try to find some joy and play into our movement. Bend it into your quad stretch. And turn sideways. So you can see dancer stretch. And notice if one side feels wonkier than the other. It's also normal. You usually have one side we like to balance on more than the other. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and bring it down, roll it out. All right, one more time. Flowing through. We got it now. Can we try and connect to our breath? Really focus on the inhales and exhales. Step to the top of your mat if you're not there already. Inhale up. Dive down, flat back. Exhale. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale down. Plant the hands. Maybe jump back to a plank position. Inhale. Exhale into your vinyasa. Cobra, up dog, whatever you like. Inhale as you lift up. Exhale as you press down into down dog. Give yourself a moment here. Deep breath. One leg lifts. Shift yourself forward. Bring the knee in. Push your weight forward. Lift up. If you want, sweep the arms up. Crescent lunge. Opposite hand down. Spiral lift. Hand down. Open up, pivot the back foot. We'll add it on here. Lift up into your warrior two and go up and over to your reverse warrior. Reach yourself forward, side angle. Cartwheel back up to your reverse. Hands go down, frame the foot, pivot the back heel, lower down into your vinyasa. Take a breath, take a moment. Just feel what that feels like. Maybe building some heat into your body. Maybe some sweat coming off your brow. All things are good, all things are valid. Take it to a child's pose if you need to at any time. Got one other leg. All right, lifting the back leg up, shifting forward, stepping it through. Shift the weight forward over that front knee, bring it up. Option to sweep the arms overhead, full crescent lunge. Hands come down, spiral spinal twist. Switch other way, pivot the back foot, open up. Lift up to your warrior two, all the way to your reverse warrior. Reach forward, side angle. Ooh, legs feeling that warmth and heat. Cartwheel back up, reverse warrior. Can you keep bending that front leg a little more? Hands come down, frame the front foot, pivot the back toes, step back, vinyasa. Down dog. Whew, hold, breathe. Bring it into plank position. If you need to, bend your knees, take it down to modified. Also modified position, we're just gonna finish with a few planks. Shift your hips, shift your weight, lift up into a side plank position. You can extend this top leg, and you can extend both legs to full side plank, whatever feels best. Stack your body like it's in between two panes of glass. Lift the hips up. Push through this bottom shoulder. Come back to front plank. Rotate over other side. Lift up. Lengthen through the crown of the head and the tip of the tailbone. In. Full plank. Down dog. Bend the knees. Look forward. Jump yourself forward. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale down. Bend the knees, curl yourself up all the way. Step out nice and wide on the mat. And with a little qi gong, take your fists and let them swing. Moving our qi around, moving our energy around, letting our hands knock onto our body. Taking it in, being grateful for all the work we just did, grateful to your body, grateful to your mind, your willpower. Bring it center, give yourself a little shake out. Hands together, fluff our aura, all the good intentions, gratitude, thanks. Into our hands, shake it out. Cross up top, in the middle, down low, lift the energy up, and let it rain down on us. That's it! Fusion Flow Class 2, Day 8, completed. Well done, movers. I hope you enjoyed the class. You found some flow, you found some grace, you found maybe a little sweat as well. If you're interested in becoming a Patreon member, you can sign up at patreon.com/movewithmidnight. For those of you doing the full 4-week challenge program, our journal prompt for this week is all around gratitude. I have another video for you to watch, link in the class description, and then take 5 minutes to just reflect and write on specifically who you are grateful for. No right or wrong. Again, it's just to reflect, get closer to ourselves, and build a stronger connection, brain, body, heart, all of it so it can work together. Check out the website for the full 4-week challenge details. I always appreciate showing up and moving with you. Hope to move with you again. Have a great rest of your day, everyone, and see you next time.